Hey there, Dave Gardner here, and I'm going to give you a quick background information, deep dive at the same time. We're going to go into the Internet Income System and what it is tied up with, the Atlas program. And we'll talk about a little bit. I'm going to go through what is offered, but then I'm also going to go through and kind of break down some of the things that you get, but also how it works and one of the easy ways to set up quick video funnels. The reason why I got involved with the Internet Income System is because I have been a member of LiveGood for well over a year now at the time of this filming. It is February 22nd, 2024, depending on when you're watching this. And I plan on continuing with LiveGood till the end of days because I think they are an awesome program, amazing prices, high quality products. I use them every day to start my morning. The focus isn't on LiveGood right now. However, one of the funnels and one of the systems I'm using to promote LiveGood is called the Easy Commission Funnel. And the Easy Commission Funnel is through my sponsor in LiveGood. And he has a couple streams of income. And the first one obviously is going to be LiveGood. The second one is an email autoresponder software and system. And the link below will be to that, where you can get up to 50,000 subscribers for just $25 a month as you build your list. Because obviously the whole point about having a business is to build a list and then to be able to promote them certain programs. Obviously you want to get and develop a relationship with them, get them to know, like, and trust you. But really the name of the game obviously is making money. And so if you have a list that you can respond to and send people recommended services, software, training, tools, webinars, whatever, you name it, then having that list is going to be crucial. If you don't have a list, then you're constantly going to the same people, and the same people are seeing your stuff, and they start to get blinded by that. But if you have a continued list that continue to start to grow, you can promote them anything. And so the third major program inside of the Easy Commission Funnel is going to be the Internet Income System, and obviously it's tied with Atlas, which is just amazing for the value of what you can get per month for this. And so I'm just gonna I've gone all in, and I typically like to go all in the programs I'm involved with, so I can capitalize my commission potential, and also I can earn more, or I should say learn more at the same time, because it opens up other avenues and other aspects of things that you might not get at a lower level. And so I would highly recommend to go in at the highest level that you can. If not, go in at the base level and then build up, get whatever you can get, and then you can always upgrade later at a different date. And so what I'm going to focus on today is, though, we were in at the builder level. So I apologize if you're seeing some extra things here that you might not see if you were to come in at just the builder, and you might not see other things available, other tabs. So for example, the creator and the mentor and then the master. So for example, if we look over in Atlas, we got creator, mentor, master. So those three tabs, for example, might not be available, or they might not have the ability. If you open them, maybe it gives you an opportunity to upgrade to them. So I just want to point that out. So with the Internet Income System, Jeff Long and Chris Record have got together to make an amazing program and platform that you can earn 100% commissions on the front end. And then there is a great, I believe it's 40% or more on the other upgrades. And so there's also some pass up. It's basically two-tier. You're going to earn commissions. Your sponsor is going to earn commissions. So they pass up part to the sponsor, and then part obviously goes to the company as well, so that they can maintain and do stuff. And when you look and see some of the stuff that I'm going to show you here, you'll see that they're earning their money, because they are doing multiple hour-long webinars many times a week to do a lot of training to help people get what they need so that they know how to do all different aspects of marketing, whether it's advertising through social media, whether it's other paid traffic, whether it's organic. And that's what a lot of Atlas stands for, is about getting the correct traffic that you need, and then leads and sales. And so basically it stands for, if I remember correctly, it stands for advertising, traffic, leads, and sales is what Atlas is. I think that's the first A is advertising. So if we just come in, obviously, I'm in the dashboard, I believe. I'm going to refresh that, make sure this is where we are. And so you can go through and see certain statistics. I've sold I have one sale so far, but I've just started to promote this. March 1st is when the Easy Commission Funnel is going to be fixed and updated to a new platform, and that's when I'm really going to start pushing this hard. So I want to get these videos ready. And so You have onboarding videos. You can watch the replay, kind of walking you through that system. So let's just take a look at the Builder. If we click on Builder, we have a variety of things. You can click into the Atlas Academy. We'll go over there in a minute. We can do video funnels. I talked about that process in the beginning of this as well. You can see your funnels and how they're doing. You can go and watch videos on how to set up your funnels. You can set certain tracking to that. And then there's subscription stuff as well. If you want to decide that you want to upgrade, or if you want to decide that, you are, maybe this isn't for you, you can always cancel your subscription there. So all of that is right there in the Builder section. And so if we click on Creator, the Creator has a huge video library because you are physically being a creator and basically a content creator. And so there are just hundreds and hundreds of clips. So if we click on this, and what it's going to do is going to open up the library, and we just have noticed 49 videos, 101 videos, 50 videos, 50 videos, 50, 50, 50. It just keeps going, 380 videos. Now notice one of these cool things, faceless, AI faceless viral videos. So when you access the videos, it will open up Google Docs. And when you're in there, they are all, and many of them are short clips. They might be, 5 seconds. They might be 50 seconds. So obviously something that's only 4 megabytes compared to something that's 24 megabytes. If we were to click on this, just to show you an example of what we're looking at here, these are all videos that you can download, you can use, you can create your own things from them, and they've done the templates and they've done the work for you in setting that up. So I'm just going to click on that one, 24 megabytes. So just get an idea of what we're looking at here, just to show you some of the efforts and work that they've already put in for us at the back end should you upgrade to that next level. So I apologize, my computer's a little bit slower, it's a little bit older. It's time for me to get a new one. So notice a man forgot to put his phone on silent. So let's just play this for a second. We'll see what happens. I'll let my computer audio pick it up, so the volume might change a little bit. So again, I apologize for my end of the computer. A little bit slow, but life goes on. We make the best out of it.
A man forgot to put his phone on silent, and it rang so loud in the church during preaching. The pastor scolded him. The worshipers admonished him after the sermon for interrupting.
I'm not going to play this whole one. Notice this one all the way over there is 1 minute and 9 seconds. So again, that was a larger video. And so if we click on another, maybe this next one hopefully will come up to 5.7 megabyte. It'll be a little bit shorter. But again, just to show you, there's a little delay in this. This is AI created. We click play here. Give it a second to warm up. But notice it already has text in there. Then if you have experience with either TikTok, Instagram, whatever.
5 rules for everyone. 1. Never go back to the person who cheated. 2. Never let a person disrespect you. 3.
All right, notice this one is about 19 seconds, so that's a lot shorter, obviously, easier to upload, easy to manipulate. And so these are things that obviously you don't have to spend time creating. Now, obviously, you're going to have to spend some time going through and figuring out if this is good, if it's a good fit for your niche. But that's something that you could download the video, put it on your phone, and then, again, with some of the other training you learn here, you might be able to add your own link, maybe your own little highlights, stickers, things like that, so that people can then click and go and take that action. Obviously, you always want to have a call to action. So cool thing about the Builder, again, just hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of videos. I mean, this one, luxury living, got funny and cute viral animals, business content, 1,000 inspirational posts. And so again, there's just a slew, an endless variety of information and content that they are providing for us as a member. And again, this is as if you've upgraded to that creator level. And so that's the first upgrade beyond the Builder. So I believe these ones are all images. So for example, if we just click on one of them, notice these are in kilobytes, not megabytes. So it's a lot smaller, obviously. And therefore, again, like you could go through, I could download these, especially if I'm looking at them on my phone or if I'm playing around with stuff on my computer. It would be a lot easier to do it on the computer. So if we just click on one of these, we'll see if we can get it to open. And again, I believe these ones are just images. So like I said, you'd have to go through and actually check to see what's there and what's available for you. But again, it's less time. It's stuff that you don't have to spend time creating. You just come in and you pull and pick and choose what you need and what you think would fit your community or your environment. So 20 years from now, you'll be more disappointed by the things that you didn't do than by the ones you did. Okay, another one, if we pop it up, the successful warrior is the average man with laser-like focus. Another one here, Develop success from failures. Discouragement and failure are discouragement and failure are two of the sure stepping stones to success. So again, if you want to share a lot of motivational images and ads, things are ready for you right there. So all of these things are in the Creator, the video library. If you're in the Mentor, they already have a series of challenges and a series of videos, a little courses. I just went through this one, the 10-day challenge. Each one was 3 to 4 minutes, just basically kind of getting you ready, getting yourself focused, getting some clarity, and going through to get ready to start promoting whatever it is you're promoting. So just to kind of share and show that with you. The other thing that may be going on, I know, depending on when you're seeing this, there were major outages by Verizon and AT&T, and I know they were talking about affecting the phones. I'm not sure if they're affecting my wireless, stuff as well. So we'll give it a moment here. I appreciate your patience. Sometimes things work that way, on the computers. Like I said, my computer's 6 years old. It's time for me to get a new one. So 10-day challenge, just go through. Each one has a little intro and a video, so that's 6 minutes there. 4 minutes on that one. I'm just skipping around here, 3.5 minutes. So these are all really short and easy that you can go into and go through. The 7 Keys course, same person actually went through. I believe his system is inside that. So they have some other trainings that are inside that are going to be really valuable that you can take advantage of, again, if you upgrade to those higher levels. So obviously upgrading to higher levels not only gives you better commission rates, but also gives you additional training. So again, we'll give this a couple seconds to see if it opens up. And while we're waiting, I'm going to go into Atlas for a minute. Notice we see some of the same stuff in Atlas. So for the creators, there's the perks and bonuses, but then there's some additional training, the Agency Academy, the Fast Boot Camp. So again, the mentors, perks and bonuses, the AI Academy, Mastermind Academy. Again, this is access. And then the last one is the Masters. We'll get to that in a minute. I was basically grandfathered into that when we came in at the Mentor. We got a bonus of that. So that might still be an option. I would highly recommend if you take that, if you can get that upgrade for free, might as well, right? And so same thing. We have a couple different videos. So these ones are a little longer. So 23 minutes there, psychology, 20 minutes, your vision, building that 25 minutes, how to have influence, 20 minutes, evolution and elevation, bringing yourself up, 22 minutes. So there's a lot of depth into these materials. And then again, there's even more. So there's an interview series, more stuff on motivation, so on and so forth. At the master level, you get to go to the live masterminds. Now, unfortunately, I'm unable to go to one. There's actually one starting tomorrow out in Vegas. But by the time I joined, it was too short of a time. And just based on my schedule, I'm actually going to Vegas in April with Live Good for their one of their first live national events. So it just didn't work out, but I'm hoping to be able to get the live recording, or either some of the live feeds or to get some of the recordings. So that'll be a cool thing that I'm looking for in the mastermind on that level. So again, congratulations on the master's package. You were admitted. So when you become a master's, you are able to go to those live events, or possibly I might be able to go to the next one depending on time. And so again, it is the 22nd. I wasn't able to go because I just joined, in the last week or two and just didn't have enough time to schedule it out. And so the other stuff here, one of the cool things, obviously, you have the ability to become an affiliate. So like I said, I'm an affiliate. I can look at, my subscribers. I can go through the onboarding again. I can get my links, see what my commission, my teams are, training, so on and so forth. And then one of the cool things is the marketplace. Now, in the marketplace, they recommend throughout their training, they recommend a variety of different, software, services, maybe other materials. And most of these you can go in and get a free affiliate account to. You don't necessarily have to join them, but you can just get a free affiliate account, and you actually have the ability to switch out and change some of these, which is what'll happen. So I will actually see, something that my sponsor put, but what you will see likely is something that I put in there, especially under this category. So I can actually go through and change and edit these, and notice where it says info, I went through and edited and put in my username. So that's a cool thing. So if I sponsor someone and they come in and they decide they want to order that opportunity, then I am going to get a commission, which is a really cool situation. So I want to go into Atlas for a little bit, and then we'll come back and we'll walk through one of the the video funnels, which is a really, really easy process and a really, really quick process and a really cool process to start building your list. It's like getting a bridge page built in a funnel at the same time. And so, you can talk about a VSL or a video sales page, and you can talk about the opt-in, and we can really create this and point this however you want it. Again, if you're a little more in tune to what's going on with marketing, you've had some experience, you might have your own concepts of ideas of how you can actually set this up. So going back to the builders and the concept of what you're going to get for your monthly builder, the base level, and again, this is the one that pays out at 100%. There is a ton of training. Like I said, when you see what you're paying for and you see what you get, it's going to make sense. So for example, in the builders, like I said, the builders has the ability to create your own funnel, the video funnels, and then you have your other software that you connect to that to, other things you promote, or if you have an autoresponder, you want to get the lead, there's other things you can do with that. But for example, if we just click on one of these here, for example, the Paid Traffic Academy, I was skimming through this the other day. And if we click on this, I just want to show you again the depth and the content and what they've actually provided for you. And you get all of these as a builder. So for example, the Affiliate Marketing Academy, the Paid Traffic Academy, obviously you get access to their live Zooms and their Zoom replays. So the faceless content. So if you don't want to be like me and have your face on there and you want it just to be all pictures, images, and things you don't show, you can learn best how to do it there. Okay, viral clipping, AI marketing, mindset mastery, YouTube marketing, high-level marketing academy. And so a lot of these are jam-packed already with ton of content. And so we have noticed it says 8 hours of academy teaching and 2 hours of bonus content for the live viewers. So for example, you have 5 different episodes. Each episode, notice, an hour and 49 minutes for that one. You can download the video here if you wanted. Basically, you can go onto their Facebook group and you can add more. There's details on what they covered. You can check out the slides. They have a quick image and funnel here. Notice again, going to the group, you got TikTok ads, download the video. Notice you can get some more resources here, explore some of the top ads on TikTok and Facebook, download ads to use from the episode. So they've done all of the work for us that we can easily pull. You can download the PDF workbook, how to create TikTok ads to get 1 penny followers. Okay, so again, these are all paid ad mechanisms and strategies. So obviously the more you can save and the more you can learn and the less you have to spend, the better it's going to be. Okay, another workbook, creating ads for TikTok leads. Okay, Facebook ads, again, an hour and 35 minutes. Download the video. You got the ads library, music videos. Chris Record is a great performer and entertainer. He has made a slew of rap videos. So if you want to entertain yourself, go check out some of his videos here. And so again, there's a lot of stuff that invaluable content. I use the word stuff very lightly, just because I'm seeing there's so much material and so much content here. So for example, if we go into the Faceless Content Academy, same concept. So when we go through 7 hours of training, 3 hours of bonus content. And again, if we go through, the video didn't pull up yet, but here we go. It's coming through. I mean, it's probably going to be about 2 hours long. Yeah, an hour, 44 minutes. Next video, goes through different, breaks it down. You can go into the Facebook group, ask questions about it. Hour and a half for the next video. Even more tutorials, how to create a TikTok account, how to create Facebook, YouTube, so on and so forth. Again, what they covered, how they covered it. Video number 3, an hour and 25 minutes. Downloading the software for, CapCut, I believe that's a caption cutting software. So Canva, for example, obviously to edit graphics. So lots of information here that they're going to provide when you are a member of the Internet Income System, which includes Atlas. Again, when you are if we go back to the dashboard, when you are a builder, that first level, the builder package includes Atlas. So when we click on the builder again, that includes Atlas. And so there's just so much there that Chris is going to share, and he has shared already. It's just chock full of information. And so we have all different academies over here. So those are all the academies that we were talking about up there. And then again, it goes a little further. Like I mentioned with the creators, if we go into creators, perks, and bonuses, this is going to be additional stuff. So 6,000 downloadable short form videos. Those are the ones, that we were looking for that came on the Google form. So I believe this would be the same thing. If we click here, it's going to bring us up to Google. Actually, it's going to bring me back. Notice it's bringing me back to the dashboard, which will then allow me to open up that builder. So if we click on, I just want to click on this automatic qualification to earn 40% commissions. Okay, so what I mentioned before, The first level is 100% commissions, but then when you get into the higher level commissions, you're going to have the ability to earn more. And so, 100% commissions on the front end, but obviously more commissions as they upgrade, not more of a commission, but more commissions, I should say, in general. And I believe that's a 40-40-20 split. 40 to you, 40 to your upline sponsor, and then 20% goes to the company in the program so that people like Chris and Jeff can actually run all of these videos. They can do all the training. They can bring in other speakers. They have time to, create the content, create the PDFs, and do all this support and service as well. So lots and lots of stuff here with extra bonuses. TikTok Ads Mastery, Fast Boot Camp, Chris Record and Kat Sullivan. A whole bunch of stuff here. So again, you can go through this and just spend hours and hours and hours doing it. If you want to watch the videos, I believe the videos that I mentioned a few minutes ago actually are right here from Chris. And so one of the cool things, obviously, that you want to focus on and do the most is make your own video funnels. And so if we click on video funnels, this is a really, really cool thing that you can use, and you can pull any video. So let's say you're afraid and you don't want to make your own videos, you're not really sure, but you have a nice video. Let's say you're promoting a certain company and that company has a video and you want to use that. All you have to do is drag, get the link, and you can take that video, or you can upload your own video. And so within a few minutes, we can start to create stuff. So I'm going to just go through and kind of walk through and pull just to show you how long it takes. I'm at about 21 minutes right now, according to my timer. And if we pull up, I'm just going to pull up a video here and just show you an example of what's going on. And it could relate to business you're doing. It could relate to, something you're promoting. It could relate to you just wanting to get more clicks to a certain part. Could be a certain part of your blog. Maybe bring them back into something else. I clicked the wrong button here. I clicked the first video instead. And so let's say, for example, I want to promote, and I will go with that one right there. Let's say I want to promote a free box of success books. And so Napoleon Hill, obviously, is probably well known. You probably heard that name before for his book, Think and Grow Rich. But there's also a couple unpublished works that one of my other mentors, Russell Brunson, basically has bought the rights for. And so you see a picture of me, him, and him and I should say, there, here. So I did a couple of videos talking about the launch. And so here is my unboxing. So I'm going to copy the link for this. And if we're going to promote, I want to go over here. Sorry, not into that. So I'm going to use a YouTube video. And for example, the name of this funnel is the free success box. Notice it has our steps. It tells you what to do step by step. My next step is obviously the link. And so it says enter your video URL below. I'm just going to paste that video, and I'm going to go into the next step. So again, I copied the link and I just pasted it, and noticed it pulled it up already. So this is what's going on, and it asks me if I want to use the thumbnail image that's already there, or I can choose my own. So it says choose an image for your video. Since you're using YouTube video, we will just use the thumbnail of your chosen image. You could possibly go and I believe you could click, and if there wasn't one, you could choose one, I believe, if I remember correctly, when you go through and edit it. But I already created that thumbnail, so I'm going to go with it. We're going to click continue. And then it says add your link. So what is the main call to the action? So this is the URL. This is the place where you want the people to go. So I'm going to put that link in there. http freesuccessbox.com. So one of the things I want to point out right now, and obviously I appreciate you for, sticking with me for 23 minutes so far. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like the video, because that way when I introduce other trainings, not only to Internet Income System, but to other software and services that I use that I find beneficial, you might find some value to them as well. And so one of the key things I want to point out here is that even though I mentioned that it's going to be part of a funnel in a system that I'm using to promote Live Good, really, Live Good I said was number 1, and then an email autoresponder was number 2, and then Internet Income System is number 3 in that platform. You can use Internet Income System to promote anything and everything that you want, whether it's your own stuff, whether it's another program, whether it's Live Good, whether it's Easy Commission Funnel, whether it's something else. It doesn't matter. You can do your own book. You can do someone else's book. Okay, you want to promote a dog, training product. have at it. This is an easy way to do it. So I got my link in there, and then you can change what you want the call to action to be. So click here to continue, or I'm going to change it to, click here to get your free success box now. And then this part, turn off auto redirect and auto direct. I believe if you leave this off, I haven't tested this, I'm going to be testing this as well, is that it will automatically, after the video, if the person watches the video to the end, it will still go to the link. Whether they click the link early or go, I believe this will allow them to automatically go, which is a really cool function. So this says turn auto direct on or off. I'm going to put it on and we'll test it out, okay? Actually, we won't. Sorry, I'm not going to test it out because it's a longer video here. Maybe we can get it to the end, but we'll see if it works. So the next step, obviously, is any content. You can actually go through and change stuff. You can customize. So add and customize the content for your video funnel page. You can add a background image, a headline, subhead, description to your text to your page. This step is optional, and you may skip it by pressing the launch to video. So notice I can add and customize meta or SEO tags. I can customize background settings. I can customize a header and headline. I can add and customize a description and text. I can customize my main call to action. I can add and customize a second call to action. That's a really cool feature as well. And then I can turn off the branding. So the video funnels branding. So right now there's a link, for example, that has video like created by, like at the bottom of, a lot of blogs that might say created or powered by WordPress or something similar. Well, this has the same option, which I believe is a cool function to leave on there because someone might be interested, and if they click on it, they're going to be tagged to me and I'll get credit if they want to know how to use that funnel software. So if we just go through and don't do anything, we're going to click preview. Notice it opened it up in a new window or a new tab, and it's very simple. Okay. Notice there's nothing on the top, Napoleon Hill Success Box secrets, Success Kit unboxing, excuse me. Click here to get your free success box now. Now, notice when I hover over it right here, down at the very bottom left of my page shows the link, and basically that's going to be the action button, which will store that number and then forward it. So if we click on that, notice again, if I can go back, it opened up a brand new window again, and then it forwarded it. It brought up the link, but then that caused that link to forward, and that's where it went. So join a secret group of high performers, and then people could fill out and they could get their book series. So if we close that out, if we again check this out, very minimal. Notice it says copyright 2023 Video Funnels LLC. There's no other link there. So I believe I do need to go back and click that button. So just as a highlight. So for example, turn on or off the video branding. So notice it is off. I'm going to turn on the branding. And what I want to do is I'm going to customize a header. So we're going to have the header background on or off. I'm going to turn a header on. We're going to keep the background black. So I'm going to enter a headline. So who wants, or what if you could get success secrets to take into the next level. All right, so something simple. I'm just, again, making it up, keeping it simple. Obviously, you could, put whatever you want there. And then 100-year-old secrets revealed, finally revealed. Okay, now I'm saying this because two of the pieces of work that are going to be sent to people, if people buy this success kit, they're paying free, it's free order, shipping and handling. If they're ordering this, not only do they get an updated version of Think and Grow Rich, but they get two other unpublished or never before mass published works by Napoleon Hill. So if the only thing again that I added was the customized headline and the subhead. And so what we're going to do is I'm going to launch this because I believe you got to launch it in order for it to refresh. And so what we can do is now look at this. I can always go back and edit it. And so if we look at this, I'm going to copy this and we'll open it up in a new tab. And I'm going to paste that there. We're going to click enter. And notice I now have, it's a little different black, depending on how you're looking at the video. I'm not sure why my top one didn't come out, but 100-Year Secrets revealed finally. So that one did. And notice down here is the link. And the link where it says create your own video funnel, notice in the bottom left corner of this video, you see my affiliate link with my username at the end, or my tag at the end. And so I'm not sure, I got to go back. Notice how that was highlighted. So I think maybe because my text. So again, it's a learning process here just to show you that you can play around with it. And so I want to go back in and edit this. And so what I want to do is go back and click the content. And we're going to scroll down to the header and choose the color of your header background or turn off. Yeah, I think that's what I want is off. All right, so let's launch that again. And I'm going to refresh this, and hopefully it will turn it all white. We'll give it a second here. No, I think this is user error. This is user error, not system error. So we're gonna go back to content. We're gonna take a look. So, and again, it's okay to make a mistake because you can play around with it. You can figure out what you want. So the enter the headline. Okay, I got this. The header background is off, and headline. Maybe my text down here. This is what I want. I want both text to be that way. So we're gonna try this one. And we'll see if the third time's a charm. We'll launch it. I'm going to save this. I'm going to refresh. And there we go. Boom. So that was on me. Human user error, which happens. Again, I live by something I learned many years ago called TARL, Take Action, Revise Later. And so even through some of my own mistakes, we're at about 10 minutes later just creating this. And so, you know, what if you could get success secrets to take you to the next level? 100 Secrets revealed. And for some reason, I don't know why oh, there it goes. So there's the video. Now, again, we have been able to change the content at the top. I was able to either, you know, have my link there or not. So you have lots of options. And then again, when they click that button, they're going to go wherever you want them to go. And so there's a lot more we could play around with. Again, if I want to go in and, you know, make sure that this is really good, so I can edit, edit my meta details, SEO details, SEO keywords, so that if it's a permanent thing, you know, potentially it could be found in the background. I could add my own header. Like I said, we just did that. We can change background settings. If you wanted to change something else, so for example, let's say we want to put a flag in there, and, you know, just for shits and giggles, I guess, we'll check that out. And we'll launch that. We'll see how that works. Again, we're just testing this just to show you the power of what you can do with it. And you can play around. You can just get a little background, you know, so depending on what you want, maybe you have your own image, you know, you want to seem patriotic. Maybe it's a holiday sale. Maybe it's a holiday event, holiday promo. We have lots of different options here. You know, keeping it plain and simple might be easy. It might not be as distracting. Obviously, having something like this in here, you know, kind of takes away from the links down at the bottom, and, you know, maybe it doesn't fit well on a maybe it looks good on your computer, but maybe on your phone it might look a little different depending on the colors and if you had white text. So just some things to consider. Just to show you a couple other examples, if we go into the builder, go into my funnels, you can then go into your funnels and you can get your statistics. So these are just a couple other examples of ones I did just to show you again some examples. So if we click on this one, just to show you, this one took me just a few minutes to make. Taking massive action leads to success. And this one is a shorter one. So I want to go through, and this is what we talked about a few minutes ago. I'm going to see if I can edit and make it so that it goes to and redirects to, you know, my intended part. So I want to know if it's in the link. It was in one of these where we could make it go. Yeah, so turn the auto redirect on or off. I'm thinking mine is on here. So let's test this one out. And again, this is another one that only took me a few minutes. I already had the video created, so I just grabbed my my link from YouTube. So we're just going to let this play, and I'm going to see if it's going to forward. So notice it kind of went but stopped. This is just me having fun, so bear with me here.
I'm looking at you. You got to take some serious action if you want to see some results. That's all it comes down to. Taking some massive action now. Okay? I'm looking at you.
Now I'm not going to touch anything here. We're going to give it a second, and notice my hands are right here. I did not touch my mouse, and it actually redirected. So that's a really cool feature that it just redirects for you and goes wherever you go. And this one is actually going to promote, and I use it for promoting the internet income system, which obviously I'm talking about here. So you can have that option on or off if you don't want people to automatically go, if you want them to actually take action. Now, if we click the back button, it's going to bring it back. I don't know if it'll do it again. I'm not going to play it again, but I want to show you again some of the buttons. I was able to change the heading, take massive action leads to success. You get out of it what you put into it. And then your 2 action buttons. Take massive action with the internet income system here now. That goes to the page we just saw. Now, if I click on it, the cool thing is it keeps the original page open, opens it into a new page. And so here's that thing again about the internet income system. But the other option, which I didn't show you before, and you can do this if you want, you can add a second link. So when I added a second link, I wanted that to go elsewhere. Now, again, we don't see the link of where it's going. We just see basically a tracking link underneath. It shows up on your website. So it says, no thanks, Dave. I would instead like to learn more. And I don't know why mine's cut off. Apparently it's limited. I need to go back in and edit that. But I can send people wherever I want. So let's say they didn't want to do the internet income system. Let's say I talked about and introduced something and they didn't want it, but maybe they wanted something else or they needed a little more information. You could send them to another link. So notice the video's still there. I sent them somewhere else. I sent them to my own thing. Instead of promoting something else for another company, I sent them to my own thing about list building. So like I said, there apparently, I thought this had said, no, I'd like to instead learn more about list building. Apparently it cut off the rest of the words. I got to look to see there might be a maximum amount of characters. So that's something as well you'd want to play with. Like I said, I've been in this just for a couple of weeks because I'm doing other things. Obviously, I'm a full-time high school chemistry teacher, hence list chemistry. I'm tying in some of the terminology and language that I use in my science lab and bringing it into list building. And so in this case, just trying to have a little fun with it. I am still learning myself about the instant income system. So like I said, if you haven't subscribed already, make sure you subscribe because I'm going to continue to add more videos and trainings about what I find from using the instant income system and, basically using, or the internet income system, and using things like this software and how to get the best ideals and the right setup so that you can easily do them as well. So if you like what you see so far, all you got to do is click the link below and you can test out the internet income system in Atlas today. Thanks.